Hello friends, this is Sukumar Naidu again with one more video on resources. This topic is actually from Geography chapter Natural Resources of class 8. Okay friends, so firstly what I would like to tell you is what is resources. Anything which has some value for humans, that is called resource. Okay, now what I want to ask you, have you ever thought that you yourself is a resource? No. Why? Don't you think that you have some value? Don't you think that you have some value yourself? No? Absolutely yes. Because just think over it again, that whether you help your mother, sister, father at your home, you are pursuing your studies in the classrooms for what? Because you want to be a resource for the country. Got it? Now, a glass which you take for your drinking purpose, it is a resource. Table, air, sunlight, whatever is there on this earth is a resource. If it has some value. Similarly, a human on this earth has some value. Our government is incurring so much of expenditure on human resource. Example is Japan. It suffered from a massive disaster. You must be knowing the two dates, 6th of August and 9th of August 1945. Attack on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. After that, Japan took a vast change from all those sufferings just because of human power. Now I come to this topic, resource. Because just now I explained you what is a human resource. Now I want to tell you that resources are classified. Here I will classify the resources on two aspects. One is natural resource and other is human made resource. Natural resource, it's very easy to be defined as the resources on this earth which is being provided by the nature. अरे भाई प्रकृति ने जो हमको दिया है, सूर्य है, चंद्रमा है, हवा है, पानी है, ये सब रिसोर्स है, क्योंकि इसे हम अपने रोजाना काम में लेते हैं. We take it on daily basis. We take the use of these resources on daily basis. Forest, air, rivers, mountains. Now, जिसको इंसान ने बनाया, जिसको ह्यूमंस ने बनाया, वो है ह्यूमन मेड रिसोर्स. Bottle, house, board, pen. I tell you, this water bottle carries water. It has some resource. This bottle, suppose this water is useless for carrying the water. You pour the water in this bottle and it flows down. Will it be a use for you? You will just throw it in the dustbin. Understood? This pen, it helps me in writing. This is a resource. Got it? Understood? Well, now I classified you on natural and human. Now, okay. Now, our second classification is on the basis of origin. भाई कोई चीज कहाँ से किस एस्पेक्ट्स को समझाएगी. फर्स्ट इज बायोटिक and other is abiotic. Biotic is self-explains you that has been given by the organisms like which has some life. Biotic means which has some life. किसी में प्राण है, जिंदगी है, तो वो बायोटिक रिसोर्स है. We can classify it in two aspects, flora and fauna. Flora means plants, trees, shrubs, etc. Here fauna means animals. Animals, whether it is they are sea creatures, whether they live on territorial land like tiger, lion, the birds, anacondas, etc. Understood? Now, I tell you what is abiotic resource. Abiotic resource are those resources which do not have life. They do not breathe, they do not reproduce. That's why they are abiotic resources. Landscapes, mountains, plateaus, soil. Landscape, mountains, plateaus, soils. It has been repeated. I will repeat. Okay? Landscapes, mountains, plateaus, soils. And here you can take rivers also. Got it? So, this is a biotic resource. पहाड़, नदी, मिट्टी, सारी आपकी क्या है ये abiotic resources है. Got it, students? Now, we will classify on the basis of stage of development, how they are being developed. The resources on the basis of stage of development are classified as actual and potential. First, I will explain to you what is actual resource. Actual resources are those resources which are known to us and are being utilized completely up to their full extent. That is 100%. We are using these resources and they are being excavated or being produced on this earth to its full capacity. Understood? ये वो रिसोर्सेज हैं, एक्चुअल रिसोर्सेज जो हम जानते भी हैं और इनका पूरा इस्तेमाल 100%ली उसको हम कर रहे हैं. Now I will tell you what is potential resource. Potential resources are those resources which are known to us, but due to some lack of technology, we are unable to use these resources. We are using it, but we are not using up to its full extent. The full capacity, full utilization is not being done on these resources. The examples are waterfalls, nuclear tides, tidal energy, and many other energies are also the potential resources, but we cannot use it just because we are not having so developed technology to use these resources. Understood, students? Okay, students. The last classification I will give you on the resources is the resources classified on the basis of their renewability. मतलब कौन सी ऐसी रिसोर्सेज हैं जो रिन्यू हो सकती हैं, मतलब कि दोबारा से बन सकती हैं या फिर वो नहीं बन सकती. That is the renewable resources and the non-renewable resources. Got it? Renewable resources are those resources which can be renewed after some time, like air, water, sunlight, soil. Can you ever think they can be exhausted completely? No, never. They are non-exhaustible resources. ये exhaust नहीं हो सकती हैं, हम इनका यूज बार बार करते रहते हैं. Now, the second resources, I am giving you the examples of These non-renewable resources are fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, diesel, charcoal, etc. Now, non-renewable resources, why I use this terminology, fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are those resources which are excavated from the earth, or they are being drilled out by some means, technologies from the earth. Got it? The fossil fuels are the dead plants, animals, or the bodies which are being buried since long years under this earth, and they turned into the fossils by carbon-14 dating process. है ना? That you can be getting the definition of this carbon-14 dating later on. For this time, just understand what are the fossil fuels by examples like coal, petroleum, diesel, charcoal, etc. And after some certain years, you will not able to find all these resources on this earth. That's because we are also improving our technology day by day, day by day. Nowadays, you can see the solar cars, you can see the battery vehicles, etc. Got it? Because the government and these human beings on this earth, they all know that these resources are just for certain time period. After that, you will not able to see these resources. Understood? Now, our last topic on this chapter, natural resources, is sustainable development. What is the meaning of sustainable development? Sustainable development means development on such a pace, or economic development on such a pace, that we should develop our nation on such a way that we should not deplete our natural resources or exhaust completely our natural resources, so that our coming future generations will be not able to see these resources, and for them it will be just a history. Understood? We should use our resources, but we should use it sustainably, steadily, so that our resources should be kept for our coming future generations also. Understood? And for saving our resources, energy, we should go on using these resources more and more. And what are these resources? Are wind energy, solar energy, tidal energy, etc. There are geothermal energies also, and many other resources. You can find it out by yourself. And we should never waste our resources. It's a humble request to my friends. Resources are really very precious for our human life. Okay, you are getting the resources right now, but you can just imagine that these resources are being getting depleted, and to such extent that it is not easy to find out the natural resources on this earth, so how you can survive. Understood? Okay, this is the last topic which I told you. Now I will just give you a brief notice for my future coming videos. Is just a bit. Friends, just now I have given you the lecture on the resources, chapter 1 of geography. Now I tell you that in my coming videos you will be finding out many other lectures on the social science subject of class 8, 9th and 10th. The coming month, May, I will be making it for you, and it will be more easier because I will make the brief summary of the lessons of 8th, 9th and 10th of the whole lesson. आज के स्टूडेंट्स की मैं देखता हूँ कि उनकी सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है कि लैंग्वेज की प्रॉब्लम भी आती है। जहाँ स्कूल्स में हम समझते हैं लैंग्वेज इंग्लिश जो होती है स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत कठिन जाती है, टफ जाती है। यहाँ पे मैं आपको हिंदी में भी एक्सप्लेन करने जा रहा हूँ, सो डैट यू विल बी गेटिंग द सब्जेक्ट, द नॉलेज, देन यू कैन वेरी इजीली फ्रेम इट आउट इन योर ओन वर्ड्स इन द इंग्लिश। अंडरस्टूड? आप अभी आने वाले आपके जो बोर्ड एग्जाम्स है क्लास 10th के, उस समय पे आप लोगों के लिए मैं कुछ क्रैश कोर्स जैसे सोचता है सब्जेक्ट पे डालूंगा, जहाँ पे आपके जो लॉन्ग आंसर्स हैं, जो टफ आंसर्स हैं, उनको भी मैं ब्रीफली एक्सप्लेन करके पॉइंट वाइज आपको समझा के बताऊंगा, जहाँ पे आपको बहुत इजी पड़ने वाला है। You can also WhatsApp me your queries and the more topics you want me to explain on this number. This is Courageous Academy. Myself, Sukumar Naidu. Okay. Thank you, friends. We just wait for a few months. I'll be giving you more studies, enjoyments on this subject. Got it? Thank you, students.